In this video, I'm going to show you a simple, fun art project you can do with your family this 4th of July weekend. All you need are items from home: a plate, a piece of paper, paintbrush or paint, crayons, markers. You can even use items like a plastic fork or a paper clip or Q-tip for added texture to your art project. So before we start, I'm going to show you some 4 simple patterns to drawing fireworks. The first one is like a rainbow. You put a dot, and then coming from the dot, you make arched lines on either side. Or it kind of looks like a spider. The second one is another dot, and from that dot you're going to make lines coming out, kind of like a sunburst. And then to add a little extra design, and you can add dots in between the lines of that sunburst, add some stars in the middle or ends of the lines, as if the firework was shining. The third way is, again, draw a dot, and from that dot, instead of arching your lines downward, you're going to make lines coming up, kind of like a fountain. And the last step is adding a little bit of each of those all together. So you're going to kind of make a dot with, almost like you're drawing a flower. You can bring lines out from it and dots. So that's kind of the most detailed pattern. But all fireworks can be different, and you can make your own design and pattern. But these are 4 simple ways you can add to your art project. Now grab another empty piece of paper after practicing your patterns, and you can make a full skyline of fireworks, or you can choose a landscape. I'm going to be choosing a mountain landscape, but you can do a desert, or maybe you can draw your house or the Statue of Liberty, whatever you want. If you want some type of landscape besides just the fireworks. I'm using the side of the crown to add a little bit of texture as I fill in the mountains. Now when we watch fireworks on 4th of July, we always see that line path that the firework follows before it bursts into the air. So I make that line coming from the bottom of the page straight up, and then adding the pattern to the top end of that line. Now I'm choosing different colors and different areas and heights to place and draw my fireworks. So just be creative and make your picture your own. My favorite part about the fireworks show is the grand finale, where the fireworks overlap each other. And so I'm going to overlap some of my fireworks as if it was a grand finale. Sorry if you can't see this very well. My paints that I had were all dried out, and I didn't have markers. But I will deepen the lines and show you a close-up at the end. So I'm doing different sizes of fireworks at different heights, and using different colors and even multiple colors in one pattern, just like real fireworks. So I did have a little bit of paint that I could use, so I'm going to take a Q-tip and make dots of my blue paint and red paint that I had, and just sporadically make little polka dots all around the sky as if the firebursts were dispersing into the air. But you can use a fork and make lines if you in your landscape or in the fireworks, for instance. I'm just coloring in it deeper before showing you a close-up so you can see what the final project looks like.